What's the last straw that made you go, "That person is definitely crazy"? It had been building for a while. The constant texts, the relentless messages over every app, calls during meetings, calls in the middle of the night, calls when I didn't answer the first three. Her name lighting up my phone was like a fire alarm. Urgent, intrusive, impossible to ignore. I told myself she meant well, that maybe she just got too attached. But there's only so long you can rationalize behavior that doesn't let you breathe. We'd been friends for about a year. At first, it was kind of nice to have someone who was so enthusiastic, someone who really seemed to care. But things started to tilt. She'd get upset if I didn't reply within minutes. If I was hanging out with someone else, she'd act like I was cheating on her emotionally. She'd send long voice notes when I didn't respond fast enough, apologizing for being annoying, then following them up with more messages asking if I hated her. If I reassured her, she calmed down for an hour or two. That particular day, I was having a rough time. Work had been hell, my car battery had died, and I had a migraine creeping behind my eyes. I just wanted to lie on the couch, shut the world out, and let the silence do its job. I silenced my phone and tried to get a few hours of peace. When I finally picked it up again around 10 p.m., I had over 70 unread messages, 30 texts, 5 missed calls, a dozen Instagram DMs, a few on WhatsApp. She even messaged me on LinkedIn. At first, I just sighed and put it down. I didn't have the energy for whatever spiral she was on. Then my doorbell rang. Not a knock, the bell, over and over. I thought it was her. I actually felt this chill run through me at the idea that she might have shown up at my place. But when I looked through the peephole, it was 2 police officers. They were calm but firm. They asked if I was okay, if I lived alone, if I had any intention of harming myself. I was stunned. At first, I thought maybe they had the wrong address. Then one of them said, "We got a call from someone who said they were worried you might have hurt yourself. Said you weren't answering and you'd been depressed." I told them I was fine, showed them my ID, assured them that while I was having a rough day, I wasn't suicidal. They were polite, understanding, said they had to check, and I don't blame them for that. But when they left, and I sat back down in the silence, all I could feel was rage. She had called the police, not because she genuinely feared for my life, but because I didn't answer her fast enough. That was the moment everything crystallized. It wasn't just clingy. It wasn't just bad boundaries. It was unhinged. There's a line you don't cross, and she sprinted over it. I blocked her on everything that night. No explanation, no drawn-out goodbye. Just done. The worst part wasn't the cops at my door. It was the way I had let it get that far. How many red flags I had minimized because I didn't want to be mean or overreact. But that night made it crystal clear. Some people don't just drain you. They'll sink the whole boat to get your attention.